How's it going?
Great, how are you?
Who are the players who are under your watch? Which positions?
Also, I coach the Sams and the Vipers.
Sam's and the
So they're
Vipers.
kind of the outside linebackers.
Okay. How would you describe what the Viper is?
Kind of a hybrid, so he's a guy who he's got to do all three phases. He's got to be able to rush the passer. He's got to be able to stop the run, be on the second level, first level, and then he also has some ability to go back on the third level, play some half field, play some middle field stuff for us, and have some man coverage skills.
So, given all of those responsibilities, what is it that you're looking for in that player? What body type?
In the Viper,
Yeah.
athleticism, physicality. The ideal guy would be probably 6'1", 205, but we've played with shorter, we've gotten longer, but certainly athletic ability and football IQ.
Who are great examples of the Viper?
Right now?
Or guys that you've coached.
Well, this is my first group coaching these guys. Going back to with Coach Brown at Michigan, you got guys like Jabril Peppers and Khalid Hudson were the guys at Michigan, and then guys here right now is C. Young and Rourke Freeberg are the two guys that I think are really doing a good job at that position right now.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And then the third guy is Johnny Burton as well. So those are the three guys right now doing a really good job playing that position.
How does Christian Young fit that mold?
Well, Christian, the good thing about what Christian bought is he's a guy who's played on the back end. As a safety, we kind of, during all the workouts that we've been watching, we just really liked his athleticism. The thing we didn't know is how physical he would be up on the line of scrimmage, and he's shown he's definitely physical, can always cover tight ends. He's made a lot of plays in spring, so I'm real happy what he's done so far.
What's your impression of Freeberg? He was a guy that kind of got pressed into action a lot last year and slashed at times.
So Rourke is kind of, he's kind of where Christian probably has a little bit more athletic prowess, where Rourke is going to be the kind of guy who's a hard hat mentality. He comes to work. He's going to be really smart, be in right position. He does a great job on the up on the line of scrimmage. He can cover tight ends. Where the difference is maybe sometimes, what can he do on the back end as opposed to being more in a level 2 or level 1 position.
So he's more of a, in other words, he's more
He's
of a run guy.
He's done a great job. I mean, the one thing you can do is he's smart. He's always aligned properly. He's usually not out of place. So he's done a really good job, and I think those guys are really doing a good job of competing. And again, I'll throw John Burton in there as the third guy. Those three guys are really having a great competition and really making spring fun.
When was the first time you ever met Coach Brown?
The first time I met Coach Brown, my God, we got to go back to what was it, 1994, I believe, or 1996 at Brown University. So he came in, our defense coordinator had retired. Don Brown became the new defense coordinator, and then we started together in 1996.
Sure. And has he changed much over the years?
Not a bit. Not a bit. He's still energetic. He's the same guy with maybe a little more gray. That's about it.
Christian was one of those guys that opted out last year. How was he physically when he came back?
He's been outstanding. He's, like I said, he's got good weight room numbers. He's really, when you watch him work out with the fellas, he's got a great burst. He's got real good COD, change of direction. And he's a really good, really smart football player. That's the thing that really stands out for me. Take away all the athleticism, he's a really smart football player.
And how has your relationship with Coach Brown evolved over the last couple decades?
How's it evolved? I mean, we've known each other a long time. Obviously I worked under him as he was a defense coordinator, so I was a position coach for him, and from that we've developed a great friendship. Our wives are really good friends. They're talking all the time, and we stayed in that relationship over the years. When we went our separate ways, we stayed in touch. And obviously, I had a chance to become a defensive coordinator, and a lot of it was all based on the things I learned under Coach Brown. So he's been a great mentor, friend, and really love working for the guy.
One more question.
Sure.
What do you like the best about his style of defense?
Aggressiveness, attack. We're not going to sit back and give up free yards. Going to try to make every offense earn everything they get against us. You guys good?
Awesome.
All right, appreciate you guys.
Thank you.